Hey guys, my name is Adam Auger, and I'm going to teach you today how to make some kick-ass slide gloves. There's other ways of making slide gloves, and they involve melting pucks, and then you can't take the pucks off. Today we're going to show you how to do it where you can replace the pucks, and you don't have to sew your Velcro on. You're going to need a pair of work gloves. The idea with the work gloves is you want to have it so that you have kind of like a suede leather. That way when you, and I'll show you in a second, when you melt a thin piece of plastic on it, you're going to get a lot of adherence because this is a textured surface. You're going to need a saw. You can either use a jigsaw like I'm going to be using today because I have a jigsaw, but some of you might have a hacksaw and that'll work fine. And if you guys are young and you're doing this, you know, make sure you get your dad to help you out with this part, or your mom. And then we're going to need some industrial strength Velcro. I like this stuff. It's got really, really dense Velcro, and it's like an industrial strength adhesive. This stuff stays on for good. Next up, you're going to need some slide puck material. So I've got, I think it's about a 1/4 inch thick UHMW or close to. I'm not a big snob with my plastic, so I use whatever. And then we've got this ultra thin, I'd say that's like maybe a 1/16 or an 1/8 inch sheet of just cutting board. And what we're going to do today is we're going to cut that out, melt that on, put the Velcro onto that, and then of course you need a torch and a Sharpie. So first step, and I'm going to cheat a little bit here because I have one of these, and this is a puck made by Timeship. They're great pucks, and the biggest thing about them is that they're just the right size. So I'm just going to go there. This is about a 3 inch by 2 inches and 5/8. And I'm just going to take this down. Make sure it's lined up. Trace it out. There we go. So that's step number one. Step number two, we're going to cut this out. Make sure that you have your father or mother helping you out with this part because this is dangerous. Alright, so now that I have one done, you're going to need a second one because you have two hands. So we'll just trace out another one. There we go. More cutting. Next step, I need a lighter. Okay. And then we're just going to melt it on. One thing to note, however, with when you have shrubs around, they'll catch on fire. And watch out when you do this, you're going to be breathing in some very dangerous fumes. So make sure that you're okay with that before you do this. Alright, so once you see a little film of liquid plastic on top of the puck, like it does right now, go ahead and set that down. And place your puck. This is the tricky part, and you don't know how it's going to turn out until you lift up your glove. And hey, that's pretty good. So we'll start off on the next one here. Watch out for these fumes, they're dangerous. Alright, and then very quickly, grab your puck, slap it on. So the next step, you're going to want to take your big roll of Velcro. You can buy this at Home Depot or Rona, or I don't know, you guys have Lowe's down in the States, I guess. Take it off. And just slap it on. Just make sure you get it in there nice and tight. Push it down. Alright, so once you have your Velcro on your plastic puck, your pre-puck we'll call it, you're going to take your scissors out and we're going to start cutting around. Now we're done cutting around this. If you don't already have pucks, what we'll get you to do, you just trace out the exact same shape that you have here with this puck. What you're going to do is you're going to trace it out, cut it out with your jigsaw, and so you'll put the abrasive Velcro onto this new puck that you're making. Bingo bango, through the power of television, I have a puck already made. Look at that. and that just goes right on there. And I'm just going to finish up the other glove. So yeah, we made these gloves and it's time to try them out. So we're just going to hit up this hill. So this has been a trick tip with Adam Auger. Hope you guys enjoyed it. These gloves are going to make a world of difference when it comes to being on the hill and putting your hands down a lot. I do not recommend putting your hands down though. At all times, try to keep them up here.